Good. Hello everyone, and we are continuing our streams today. And today, as yesterday, we are going to work on Stopwatch. We did a good progress yesterday. We added some new features, and it looks very promising. In just a second, I will move some things around because it's a bit annoying. Okay, so yeah, so maybe like this, right? Okay, sorry about that. We continue to work on a stopwatch application which shows time, which knows how to count down time. Sorry, it doesn't know how to count down time, it only knows how to count time in one direction. There is no countdown up until this moment. This is something that I will add hopefully in this stream. So let's take a look how it looks like, and if I run cargo run, I should get the application up and running, and here it is. We can change the size of the application, we can move to the stopwatch mode, and if I click S again, it will start counting, and if I click S once more, it will stop, it will pause the countdown, and I can reset the countdown, I can make it work again, I can reset it in the middle, and it will count whenever I click on S once more. And actually I can move back to the time, to display the time regularly. If I click on T, I'm going back to time, but when I click on T, actually the countdown will stop, and if I go back to my stopwatch, it will display just a time. So I'm not starting stopwatch immediately when I go to stopwatch mode, simply because I don't think it is something that is expected, because if I'm imagining simple watch that most of us have, if you like this sort of watch, for example G-Shock, let's take a look. G-Shock Classic. So if we are looking at G-Shock Classic, something like that, it is possible to go to the stopwatch mode. You need to click, if I'm not mistaken, this button on the left, and what will happen, stopwatch mode will be activated, but stopwatch will not start counting immediately. You need to press another button in order to make it work as a stopwatch. So this is what I'm imagining. I hope it makes sense, and I closed my Brave. Let's open it again. Yes. Okay. So this is what I'm imagining. This is the reason why I'm so now I need to find my application, where it is. So let's stop it. Okay, cool. So now we have actually a plan that I started to write down in the beginning. There is a to-do list, and the plan is to start implementing countdown backwards. So now we know how to count down in one direction, and I want to implement actually the same functionality but backwards. If, for example, I ask to count down from let's say from 10 minutes, I expect it actually 10 minutes will be something like this, right? Then it will go backwards, like this, 09, 59, and so on and so forth. How does it happen? Okay, 58, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you all get the point. So now let's actually start implementing it. So the idea is that I will not introduce another buttons. I will use the same buttons, that same functionality that I already implemented. And when I say that I'm not going to introduce another buttons, what I mean is, let's go first of all to update. This is not what I expected to happen. Interesting. So, isn't JD, right? So I'm processing currently keyboard input with keycode S and also with keycode R and keycode T. I'm not planning to introduce another letters. What I want to do is actually to use numbers. So the idea is that a user can, while in the stopwatch mode, user can actually enter the number of minutes that he wants to count down, and then when user click on S, it will actually start doing that. Well, it sort of makes sense for me. And I actually can use the duration. What I mean by that is if I go to the definition of state, and here it is, I have seconds, timer seconds, which is actually the current time that I'm displaying. So if I'm in the mode when countdown didn't start, I can actually update it and then count down from there. I think it can work. Right. So actually, if I'm here, so it's stopwatch. It's not what I'm looking for. Time. No. Stopwatch, this is what I'm looking for, but I need a state of false. So if post true, then what I can do is I can listen to all the numbers. Can I actually right, keys does not exist. What will be ideal if I can key code multiple numbers? Is it one? Key one, right? Key one. Can compare mutable boolean to unmutable. It is the same problem as I had before. So basically what I need to do is to add asterisks. Allegedly. Right. What will be nice if here I can listen to multiple numbers, to multiple keys pressed on the keyboard. Can I do something like binary OR? And what I mean by that is something like this: key code key 2. Huh. Yes, okay. It cannot be done this way. Is there something similar in Notan? Let's open it. Let's take a look. Notan, right? What I'm looking is this one. Go away. Right. So what I'm looking is whether there is usage of key code. Should be. And there is none. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense because here it is. Here should be usage of key code. Right. Right, here it is in Notan. So why can't you find anything? It's a bit annoying, I must say. It's a bit annoying. Okay. Let's just clone it and investigate. What can I say? No, not like this. Like this. Right. I cannot write to the git clone, and obviously I'm not interested in any history. Okay, so Notan, amazing. And what I'm looking is yes, okay, and please find this one. And it looks like he by himself is doing things like that, which I would want to avoid, but it is what it is. Okay. Right. Okay. So we will work with what we have. So basically I will need to process it separately, and let's take a look and see if simplified version works. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, so if this is the only way, this is what we will do. But I think that maybe I need some intermediate property, intermediate variable. Because the problem is that when I will press key, so for example, if I press key and it happens to be key 1, okay, key 1, so it means that I need to increase a variable by 1. Let's say my variable is holding only minutes, because this is what I want to save, minutes, not seconds. I will not ask my user to provide seconds. It will be minutes. So if I press 1, it means that now I'm asking to count down for 1 minute, and I will wait, because I will wait up until user click on start countdown, which will be the letter S, the input S. But user can continue to add numbers, and user can actually press key 2, which means that now user wants to count down 12 minutes. Okay, this is the basic idea. Right. So in terms of seconds, 1 minute will be 1 minute. It's 60 seconds. But it also means that if I'm pressing 2, it means that I need to convert 1 minute into 10 minutes, which is actually easy only by multiplying it by 10. So it means 10 seconds multiplied by 10. And also I need to add to it 2 minutes, which is 60 seconds times 2, which results to 720 seconds. Okay, I can make it work. I think. Okay. So it means that I need to take whatever value I have in state something times seconds, right? I need to multiply it state, need to multiply it by times seconds, multiply by 10, and I need to add to it whatever number was pressed times 60. So it's like 60 times, in my case, 1, but it's because I know that number 1 was pressed. So we can create actually a value, a variable, we can call it seconds, and it will be 0 in the beginning. Right. And let's, why it's a bit annoying. So how do I need to edit just by pressing P. Okay. Cool. So here seconds will be equal to 1, and here I'm multiplying by seconds, but I need to do this multiplication only if seconds is bigger than 0. Otherwise, I don't want to do this multiplication. I don't want to just multiply the amount of seconds by 10 just because. If seconds has been updated, then and when I say seconds, I mean this one. If this variable didn't update, it means that I don't want to update timers X as well. Okay. Okay. So the annoying part is that I need now to copy it multiple times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8, 9. There should be an easier way to do it. Less annoying. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, and also I need to update this value. Ooh. 7, 8, 9. Right. Okay. And I need to place it here. Right. Of course, load. Okay, I didn't save this part. Okay. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Dude, doesn't make any sense. How one can work with NeoVim? Now it works, yes. I have no idea why it didn't work previously. Okay, so let's actually delete it. So now we have timer seconds, and this is it. Could be that it's it. Let's see. Okay, S S. Now we started. Good. Stop. 1, 12, S. Nice, nice. It's still not counting backwards. It's still only counting forward because I didn't implement it, but it saves it. It saves actually the amount of seconds that I requested, which is cool. Let's see if it works as expected. Let's put it away for a moment. I will look at it from the side, and meanwhile what I want to do is actually to implement the direction. In order to implement direction, I need first of all to add it to the enum. Yeah, right, so this is the one, and we have down. Good. And actually it's counting correctly. So what I want to check is that 12 will be moved forward from and it will switch to 13, which is exactly what happened, which is good. Cool. So now I have down, and now I will set it somewhere here. Okay. So it paused false. So it means that it was changed, right? So else it means that now I'm counting forward. So now it means, no, it doesn't mean I'm counting forward, it means that timer was unpaused. Okay. And the direction is saved in how do I call it? Maybe not direction. I'm saving it in time state, and here it is. Right, and time state also has a stopwatch. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, and I'm setting direction when I'm moving from time to state. I see. Okay. So it's sort of assumption. At this point I'm assuming that direction will be forward. Okay. If it's not, I will need to change it, and then actually I can by changing direction by reference. So it's not this one, it's this one, and now it should be stopwatch direction and down. expected value. Ah, right. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Okay. I think it's still not enough. Or maybe it is. Right. I need to address it. I need to address direction when I'm actually updating. And I'm actually updating in the draw. Yeah. Here. So here I can do match and direction. Match direction. And it will be stopwatch up and stopwatch down. Yes. Okay, so I need to add asterisk here, which is not, W is not asterisk now, it's asterisk. Right. And when I'm using up, I need to copy it here. And when I'm using down, it's actually pretty much almost the same thing. But I just need to use minus. And I actually need to take into account the problem of 0, 0. I don't need to go below 0. Right. It means that I can do following. Just a sec, how do I enclose something in some character? Capital S. Okay, capital S and parentheses. Amazing. Right, okay. Now, is it min or max? And max value out of 2. It's either 0 or whatever I have in parentheses. Right. Let's see. S1, S, and it's still counting forward. Interesting. I think it's because the direction didn't change. value. Oh, come on. Can I just print it? Print ln direction. Okay. So like this. Right. Let's see. I'm not expecting to see something unusual. Yes, it's up. It means that I'm not updating it. And it means that this one is not happening. Okay. Yes, it didn't happen. I didn't forget to write it, right? It should happen automatically. Right. This shit didn't happen. Why? Wait. It doesn't make much sense. It happened only on a second go. So it means that in the beginning poses is what? It was both true, false. Okay, it means that it is running. Okay, I got it backwards. Oh, silly me. So S, once again. Right. If state times x bigger than 0, oh my god, no, and what I'm doing is paused. I think I need additional direction. I mean, I have direction up, I have direction down, and I need direction none. And I cannot choose the direction so early. So what I'm doing now, I'm choosing direction yeah, of course not covered. I'm choosing direction here, which is premature. here it will be none. Right. Here it will be none. And here right here, if direction is equal to stop direction none, is it? I think it will not work. Right, it will not work because I need to add partial equal. Like this. Now it will work. Right. So here, when I didn't decide the direction, I can actually do these calculations. If timer 6 is bigger, then I can decide that the direction is down. Otherwise, direction should be up. It means also that when I'm going to back to time, I need to reset the direction. Is it something that I can access? Yes. That's okay. So it means that I can do something like this and stop direction none. What? Cannot assign state time state because it's borrowed. That is assigned here, but it was already borrowed. And it is because of that. Borrowed letter used here, but it's not the same thing. Maybe I don't need, because it's part of time state. Right. It doesn't make sense to change it, because I'm anyways resetting it. Okay. Let's see, and we have problems at line 182. 182, please. Yes. Right, none is not covered. Let's panic here. I don't have. I shouldn't get here. This shouldn't happen, but here we are. Okay, S1S. Okay, we are counting down. Let's pause. Let's go back to time. Let's start again. Now we are counting up. Pause. Still counting up. Good. Reset. Okay. Pause. Reset. 1. Start. Not good. Not good. Pause. Reset. Reset. Okay, on reset I need to also to switch. Where's happening reset? Here it is, reset. Right. So here the direction should be stopwatch direction, because at this point I have no idea what's happening. Okay, stopwatch, start, pause, reset, 1 minute, start, pause, start, time, stopwatch, start. Good, good. Reset. And this shouldn't happen, but here we are. I reset in the middle. Okay. Where is it? 191. So what does it mean? The idea was okay, reset in the middle of countdown doesn't make sense. Reset in the middle of stopwatch does make sense. Do I need to work with both of these situations? Looks like reset a bit problematic, because I don't know what should happen when I click reset in the middle of countdown. Should I go if for example I ask it to count down from 10, should I go back to the 10? Possible, but how do I actually reset from this state? So it means that easiest solution will be to pause it, to reset everything and to pause it. Okay. What? I. Okay, I used max. Right. Right. So here it could be a problem. No, it should be a problem. Let's create a branch. Stream 1st of January. 4th of January. Yeah. Countdown. Okay. Let's see. I would like to check it, but let's do it in a bit simpler way. Let's just multiply it by no, this one is okay. Let's just remove this part. I suspect there is a problem. Yeah. Yeah, attempt to subtract with overflow. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. Yeah, so at first trying to subtract here. Right. So maybe I just need to check whether state timer sex is bigger than or equal to timer diff. Then I can actually do this part. If not, then maybe I need to pause. Or reset. Right. Okay. Can I call reset? Is it a thing? Okay. So basically what reset means is I'm updating state, and in the state I'm updating time state and time state stopwatch post true, direction none. Yes, yes, of course. So it means that I need to I did not use this part, right? It also means that I can use it in two places now, since I'm rearranged it in this way. Let's see. So let's move to stopwatch and count down for 1 second, then please start and reset. Okay, so let's move reset outside. So reset stopwatch, and I'm accepting to get state, mutable state, and it will be this one. No, let's first reset stopwatch state, and let's copy it. It's a bit annoying that it's happening this way. Oh, come on. It should work. It's okay. Let's do it by hand. Okay, and now I need to implement it also in the draw function, right? And yeah, so reset stopwatch state, right? Let's see. Okay, it's actually stopped. Now let's start. Nice. Stop, start, nice. Reset. 9 seconds. Start, pause, start, reset, start, pause, reset. 5 seconds. Start, pause, reset. I clicked on reset. Start, pause, start. Good. So I implemented it. Don't need this one. So I don't need this one, this one, this one. Okay. Actually don't need this one as well. Let's keep this comment. That's okay. Okay, right. What I need to do is to multiply it by 60. Yeah, let's multiply it on the right. Oh, I cannot add 0. Right. So it's a problem. What if if I would like to count down for 10 minutes? I can do it for 11, but not for 10, because I'm not using 0. I need to implement 0. Okay. Let's first of all commit it. So I'm resetting here, okay. Good. Yeah, and here I need to implement seconds. Can I just use... No, I cannot use seconds for 0. 0 is a weird number. 0 is like multiplying by 10. So if app keyboard was released key code key 0, what I need is maybe I need another variable specifically for zeros. And if I have another variable, I can use it here. Right, I think it may work. Let's call it add 0. In the beginning it will be false, and now if state timer seconds bigger than 0, only in this case add 0 will be true, which means I can simplify it. By simply using this. Okay. Yes, I know. And can define multiplier, which will be 10 times if add 0, so it will be 10, else it will be 1. And now multiply. Okay, I think I can make it. This code looks better, but let's test it first. So seconds 0 0 0 1 0. What? Oh my god. Else if 0. Okay, so state timer seconds equal to state timer seconds multiplied by 10. And I don't need this one, and here it will be 10. Oh my god. Now it works. Very nice, very nice. Very cool. Okay. Let's see if I can improve it. Well, actually, I can do it a bit different way. I can here check if timer sex bigger than 0, then actually don't need to check it. I just need to take it from here and paste it. Yeah, I don't need to check whether time seconds bigger than 0. It will be just, it should be okay. Right. Okay, okay. So it simplifies code a bit. Okay. So if I'm clicking 0, I'm just multiplying by 10. And if there are seconds, I'm just adding seconds to the number that I already have. Okay. Handle 0 with grace. Okay, so looks like it is all right. So this is the basic functionality, and I can remove this part and actually let's define keyboard shortcuts. So it will be nicer to use, because I totally see myself forgetting how shortcuts work, and I may need to look even myself, look in the code in order to remember how originally I envisioned users will work with my application, but much nicer, much user-friendly approach will be just to explain it in the README. So we have S, which is a switch to stopwatch. Start, pause the stopwatch. We have R, which is reset the stopwatch, and we have T, which is go back to showing time in order to count down while in stopwatch. Just start entering a number to count down from. Then press S. Okay. Good. Now, next in line is to implement WASM. I would like to show my application in the browser. And Notan should actually support it out of the box. I just don't know what I need to do. Okay, WebAssembly. We treat the web as a first-class citizen. WebAssembly compilation is that simple. We recommend to use trunk. You only need to add an HTML file to your project and run trunk serve to see it working. Yeah? And what if I don't want to use trunk? What is it anyways? Surf. What happened when I run surf? Spawn a web server. Okay. Examples. Well, in general, in order to compile into WASM, we need to do several things. I played with it a bit previously, and what I did is I created a simple project which I'm trying to find right now. Where is it? It is not something interesting, but at least it compiles. And what it looks like, what I need to do to build WASM with Rust, I need to only run like WASM pack build, which I suspect will not work. Right. Because I'm missing this configuration. Right. And this configuration needs to be added in cargo toml. And it also will not work because it's not a library. And I actually can make it work as a library by simply defining that my main RS file is a library. Which now it compiles. But it compiles to something that I'm not sure I can use. Because if we take a look here, in the package there will be a package JSON, okay, something that I don't need, and there will be Stopwatch JS, right, and actually Stopwatch WASM, which is binary. Okay, so now I need several things. So first of all, I need a server. I actually have one, a simple server, something in Python. I just need to remember how to run it. Let's see. Right. What I need to do is just run HTTP server in package directory. Which is running now on port 8000, localhost 8000. Okay. And but now I need HTML file. Which recommended to be something like that. Something like that. Okay. So basically what I'm missing now is only script tag. Okay, so I will use type module, and I will import init from looks like there is something also here. Or should I load just this one? Wait a second. Maybe I'm overthinking it. And there is no init here. Right, there is no init. So I just need to import it. Like so. Stopwatch.js. And basically this is it. Maybe. Did I stop it? Oh, it's loading index.js. No. Okay. Failed to load. Actually, it is loading everything. Oh. No, content type JavaScript application. What is your problem? Server response is BASM, which is correct. It is BASM. Okay, maybe I need to use trunk to simplify all the situation. I can install it using brew. Okay. Let's install it using brew. So maybe I need to remove this folder. Okay, and stop my server, and actually okay, let's revert this part. By the way, will it run with this configuration? Okay. Okay. Let's reset it. Good. Let's install trunk. I hope it will work. SQLite or Python. Do I have SQLite? No. Oh my, how many things do you need to load? Too many. Let's see. Okay, you need to add index.html file to your project and run trunk serve to see it working. A simple HTML file as an example. Was Binken. Okay. Okay, so do we have now how it's called? Okay, trunk. So did I install it? Okay, it looks like I have it. So it okay, now what I need to do is to add index.html as far as I understand. And let's use once again contents of index.html file that Notan provided to us, and I just need to run trunk serve. Okay. Localhost 8080. So first of all, looks like everything was loaded. Okay. But it panicked at some point. Time not implemented on this platform. Okay. Aha. So basically the problem is, so first of all let's add a dist. To git ignore, and yeah, the problem is these two lines. Okay, is there a solution? Was on time. So basically I can implement different approach. And this is coming from chrono. What's chrono? It's a dependency. Cargo chrono. Create. Chrono. Okay. Okay. Looks like we need additional bridge. Awesome. So so basically I can change the implementation. What is now, by the way? Is it? Yeah, it's okay. What, why? How? I don't... What? I have no idea what a point does in the end of I want to say in the end of a sentence, but I do know what point does in the dot does in the end of at the end of the sentence. But whenever I click it now, okay, it repeats the whatever I did previously. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, now it's downloading. Cool. So now I would like to replace my usage of dependencies. So I would like to replace the time. So it means last addition, it will be not the duration but date time UTC date time UTC. Okay, it was added from chrono. Nice. And the problem here is why do I need to consider all of that? Pre-render timestamp. Okay. What do I have with what does this mean now? Now is what type? Let's try to investigate it. So now I have now. And what do I have here? Timestamp, can I get it? at milliseconds, which is exactly what I want. So basically, yeah, I can remove all of that, and instead I can use UTC now timestamp mills. Mills, what type is it? I64. So the assumption is that it is what could be negative. Can I do something else? Yeah, timestamp. Okay. Yes, there is mismatch of types. It's I64 now. Right. Right, there is no duration. Timer last edition. Which can be just daytime. Daytime, it is daytime. Oh. Well, I64 will do. So basically what I'm trying to use here is the same functionality. Let's add it here. Cool. I can hello, clear me on. Hello, Mr. Healthy. Thank you for following. So let's paste it here and remove this part. What does it mean, raided with your party? Okay, this term I'm not familiar with this term on Twitch. Something that I need to learn about it. So what I'm doing is I'm implementing a stopwatch. It's a bit broken right now, but I can show it to you. Let's do it right now. So basically, it looks like this. It's a stopwatch, and for now it's just counting time, current time. So I can change it to stopwatch. I can start it, it will count seconds and then minutes and then hours. I can reset it, and I can count down, for example, for 10 minutes. So this is the basically idea. Yeah, and now I want to make it work in the browser, and it means that I need to implement it in WASM, because the whole code I'm implementing in Rust. So let's get back to it. Cool. And you moved your viewers to my stream. Okay, so welcome everybody. Cool. So now I'm refactoring my code, because I had a problem with making WASM work. What I had previously is I used the duration that I get from time create, which is not implemented for WASM. Thank you, Helsley. Which is not implemented for WASM, and I want to switch to Chrono, which actually should work for WASM, but I didn't test it. So this is what we're doing right now. We're trying to test it. So let's see. So first of all, timer last edition. Why do I use it? Okay, this one will be broken. This one will be broken. Let's. How I ended up here? Let's copy it from here. And good. Now okay, so I don't need this, and I also don't need this. Nice. Right. System time. How do I use system time? Ah, okay, I'm subtracting. Well, okay, let's remove this part. Okay, now I just need to make work this subtraction. It should be easy, allegedly, because it's just numbers now. Okay, but timer difference should be bigger than 1000 because I'm in milliseconds. Okay. Right. And why? And which part is in U64? This part. So let's cast it to U64. Not here. Here. As U64. Okay. Hello, Anisnafa. You have a complicated question. How to create a decentralized system in 15 days? What do you mean by that? What is exactly the task? Which decentralized system do you need? Do you have a better explanation, like a more focused one? Because there are a lot of decentralized systems in the world, in the wild. Let's take a look if it works. It doesn't. And I have a problem on line 199. And yeah, I'm converting system time into seconds. Which obviously doesn't work because system time is a number now. So basically, in order to convert it into seconds, I need only to divide it by 1000. Compatible to system time is what? It's I64. Okay. Right, I64. Okay. And this one is U64. I believe the easier approach will be to convert everything to I64. This typecasting is not something that I want to support. And it's just... Okay. So let's go back to line 199. Okay. And this time I don't need to divide it because it's already in milliseconds. If we take a look, right, times that milliseconds. Okay, so let's see. Create time parts. And this is something that expect to get I64. Do I have another U64 somewhere? Yes. So let's convert it as well to I64, right? Right. It works. And it doesn't. Ooh, something is not right here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Specifically, the problem is the timer, right? Because part that shows watch is actually working correctly. Right, this part is working correctly. Cool. Okay, I'm not using it. Right. So the problem is with stopwatch, and I'm updating it in a draw function, right? Okay, so here I'm updating it. If post false and timer diff is bigger than 1000, then I'm updating it. What I want to check is where is definition of timer last addition. Not exactly the definition, but where I'm setting it. Okay, this is the definition. Here I'm setting milliseconds. Here I'm also setting milliseconds. So it should be milliseconds. So time difference is milliseconds minus milliseconds, which is okay, I guess. So what is the problem? Timer difference. Why from time to time it forgets how to use indentation? Why, Wim? Why? Why are you so annoying? Okay. And if I use debug, will it just work, please? Yes. Okay, actually this part works correct. Which is not correct is maybe next part, where I'm splitting the number into parts. Maybe I'm expecting to get seconds. And I'm not getting seconds. Yeah, so it's something along these lines. Apply number textures and create time parts. Okay, so duration. Wait a minute. I need to divide it as well. Because duration should be in seconds and not in milliseconds. Okay. And Okay, something is wrong there. So if I'm pressing 1, nothing happens. I'm pressing 1 again, nothing happens. One more time, 6. One more time. One more time. Okay. So, right, okay. So timer seconds, I'm somewhere assigning to it. At some point I'm assigning milliseconds to timer, and this is not good, obviously. So we need to find a problem. Okay. Okay. Converted back to seconds, and what we need to do is actually to divide it by 1000. And now it may work. Yes. Okay. So now let's run it in the browser. And it works. Okay, it's aligned in a bit strange way. But nevertheless it works. Huh. So it looks like I need to remove this canvas from here. Right. Wow. Okay, so now it works in the browser as well. Good. How big is it? 666 bytes, please. 6 megabytes. Ooh, it's like a lot. How big is the binary? Cargo build, release. Target, if I'm not mistaken. Release. Yeah. 3 megabytes. Okay. Not a small one, but that's okay. So let's sum up the current situation. So first of all, let's take a look at what we did. So I replaced STD time with chrono. Replaced STD time with chrono and removed used canvas in index.html. What a bit annoying is the fact that I need to use trunk. It's another dependency that I added, which is a separate library. This one, trunk, which is sort of convenient. I wouldn't lie. It's just you run trunk serve and it just works. But I would like to understand how I can make WASM output from the Notan. Notan is the library that I'm using. So how I can use more basic tools, like behind the scenes, trunk is using something that is called WASM pack, and I would like to understand how it works. Just a second, I want to verify something. Maybe I used the wrong command before when I tried to use actually wasm pack before I switched to trunk. Just a second, let's see. No, it's wasm pack. And here, how it's different? Ooh, it's a bit different. It's not importing. It's importing nothing. It actually just has all the definition in one file. Okay. No, here it is. There is an actually expected initialization. I need to try to use wasm pack directly. Maybe not today. So first of all, let's merge some branches in order to make this nonsense a bit more ordered nonsense. So let's go back to my previous branch before I start to work on WASM. And by the way, how do I use merge locally? It feels to me like I didn't do it for a long time. So git merge. Okay. So I need just to run git merge and the name of the branch. Right. So it's here and this is it. And now I can remove the old branch. Git branch delete, and I would like to remove branch from yesterday. Cool. So let's write it down. So currently what I have is I have WASM support, but what is happening is I'm using trunk. Maybe I need to describe it a bit differently. Everything is tested with trunk. Actually, let's link it to the original site. Right, this one. You need to install it, and I used brew install. Oh, it was add brew install trunk. Then you can serve then you can build and serve. You can build and serve your code. Just run trunk serve. Okay. Updated readme. By the way, I need to remove this part. And figure out how to build one without trunk. Right. This is the backlog. This is a list of things that I'm planning to add, maybe at some point. um, but it's not something that I want to add right now or as part of this series. I don't want to create a an ongoing project that is adding and adding new features to the same application. I want to move forward and do other things, um, and we sort of almost there with this project. Almost there. Um, so read me, right? Right. Cool. And actually, the last thing that I wanted you to do is to create dark and white theme, which is possibly a bit problematic. First of all, let's check whether we have WASM support. I think we have WASM support. Right, we have WASM support. So the only problem here is the fact that currently all the numbers are actually pictures. Every number is a picture that I draw myself. This jiggling, by the way, is by design. Maybe I didn't mention it, but the problem here is not that I'm using pictures. That's okay. I can use pictures. No one cares. The problem is that if I want to implement some sort of theming and change from dark to light theme depending on the operation system, requires me to change color of my numbers. I can easily change color of the background because it's written in the code, but the color of numbers is not written in the code. Actually, color of the numbers is part of the picture. And if I want to change color of the picture, it means that, well, I either need to create additional set of pictures with the required color, and obviously we don't want to do it because it will because it's annoying, and because if I would like to change color once again, it is not something that I want to do. I mean, I wouldn't like to do color change every time I want to select a different theme. So I would like to work with the same set of pictures that I have right now, and I would like them to be all in black. Nice color. So it means if I want to change actually the color of the numbers, I need to use shaders. This will be the easiest way, and I think an only way that I can think of in this case. Right. And of course, Notan supports shaders, and here it is, an example of a shader. We have vertex shader and we have fragment shader. Right. problem is that I don't want to draw. I don't need to draw anything. I need something very simple. Like I already have a picture. I just need to change colors. And to be honest, I am not that good at shaders. I have a basic understanding. Okay, this is shader. I have a basic understanding. Okay, there is only fragment shader. Cool, there are no vertex. Cool. Okay, we are getting there. We are getting there. Because I need only fragment shader. And how it's used. So I have fragment. So here I'm passing it to a pipeline. And where do I call init? Okay, this is an init. Do I have init as well? I would assume that I do have init. Okay, I call it setup. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and here I'm returning state. So I would assume here state is also returned. Okay. And I have uniforms and a pipeline and what, and also I have a texture. I have textures as well, I just don't remember whether I'm creating them in a similar fashion. Yeah, from image, build and wrap, yeah. So okay. Okay. And I believe at some point I will need to apply textures and pipeline together. Create draw. Am I creating draw at some point? What is annoying in GitHub? There is some annoying features. Okay, create draw, amazing. And then I'm using it. Right, okay. Okay. Annoying features in GitHub. You need to like click twice in order to select something in GitHub. It is very it's not intuitive, let's say. So let's create it. Actually, I can use it as is, and it will be a bit, it could be funny, because what will happen, it will make my numbers pixelated if everything works correctly. So what? No such file to directory. What directory? What is happening? What? Why do I need a directory? Which directory? What should be in directory? GL GLSL. And what if I Google it? Message. Of course I can I can't copy it. Let's copy it from here. Copy. Okay, looks like I'm not the first one. Okay, so it looks like this is something that is missing. So maybe I need to define it somehow. I recently at some point I played with features of libraries. Okay. So in order to define it, okay, I have Notan here, and I can actually explicitly define version as such, and then I can define features, right? Right, and but it should be added by default. Interesting. So maybe I can search for it in GitHub, and maybe I'm not the first one who tried to use it, and maybe there is someone who implemented it correctly. Oh, come on. Code. There is no such code. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, I should have noticed that. Okay, of course. Okay, it doesn't work this way. Let's take a look. Here it is. It's an example. What an annoyance. No. 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 Guys, I don't want examples. Okay. There's this guy. nothing special. There is nothing special. Is it the same one that I checked before? Right. Maybe something has issues. GSL in closed ones. Shader C. Wow, not what they planned. Oh, how do I comment out it? What is the way to comment out in Tumble? Let's just remove it. Okay. What does it mean? Hangs with. Okay, it's exactly what this happened. Do I have something here? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Still hangs. Oh, come on. This is the problem. Allegedly. Now it worked. Now it fucking worked. I did nothing. Here it is. Now it works. And the only problem is that fragment is never used, was never used. So what was the solution? What was the solution? What I did? I did nothing. So what I changed? I changed the fact that it's now version and now I'm saying explicitly that 0.12.1 is an version. Okay. Good. Debug led us to nothing. So Notan and I was here and source code from here. Okay, so now fragment, and I'm passing it to a pipeline, and we're creating which pipeline. Okay, basically it's something that comes from Notan, I assume. So I need to add it to the setup, and here it is. Okay, of course it's used. And the plan is to use it in the state and count. Okay. So if I want pixels to be dynamic, then I will change them. But let's keep it simple. So pipeline uniforms, I need to add it to the state. And once again, editor config is flying through the roof. maybe I need to change configuration. So let's do it right now in Vim. So in Vim, and I need to add a file that called stylua. What? Okay, stylua, and inside of it I need to write indent type and spaces. Okay, maybe it will help. Okay. Here I need to add state. Here I need to add state, and it's pipeline and buffer. It helped. Not ideally, but it's okay. So now I have pipeline and uniforms. Cool. And I'm reading pipeline, not here. Okay. Okay, let's go to draw. Where is draw? Yeah, this one. And here I have changes here. What are the changes? Formatting. Okay, nothing special. Okay, here. So I'm clearing, drawing image. Something similar I should do here as well. Here, apply number textures. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, draw image. Same as here. Cool. Okay. So basically, here I need to apply a pipeline. Which looks like this. And now we have the same problem. Oh my god. I must say it's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying. Okay. Of course, because it should be like this. State draw. Carga run. Okay. Not sure if there is a difference. Okay, don't see difference, but well, something that I need to continue with later. Let's try to wrap up the situation. So I updated log file, which is important. I updated toml with not important change, and I also have a fragment. Experiment that I started to do here. Right, so updated log, and let's close it, and relevant parts are, this is relevant, this is something that I want to add, this is as well, this is as well, and this is formatting. I don't care about it, and no, my mistake. I need to do the other way around. So I want first of all to add only formatting, right? So this is formatting, this is also, this is formatting, this is not. Okay, this is pipeline, this is pipeline, this is pipeline. Okay, let's verify. Okay, formatting. Okay. So it means that even though I stashed pipeline, I should be able to run my code. Okay, amazing. So this is basically it for today. Thank you everyone, we will continue next day. And so if I will define what will be the plan for the next stream is, well, looks like I will need to finish the theme thingy. Currently I tried to implement pipeline. I don't see any effects, but it could be just not that visible. So we'll continue next time, and next time I will implement shaders and the pipeline. Yeah. So this is it. Thank you very much, and bye bye.